going on, everybody? It's Steve. I got a suit on because I just had a job interview. I wanted to start with a little bit of nickname talk because I've realized I forgot to do that. Naming and sin after my cats. So we're going to have, I've had 7 cats in my life. So we're going to have Magic, Misty, Spot, George, 7, Tasha, and Obi. So if you want to run a tract, guess which one is a male or a female, because I'm also changing the genders. Reggie Drago's always going to be Ivan Drago. Primarina I'm naming after female singers that I like. Leah Faye is the singer of July Talk, which is a really good Canadian rock band. If you want any samples, Now I Know is a good song. Oh good, it does stay. Paper Girl is a good song. Lola and Joseph. Not Lock On. Lola and Joseph. Okay. Oh, that's Parabolic Charge too. Paper Girl. And one more. Let's go with Guns and Ammunition. But honestly, their first 2 albums are incredible, very unique. They got some bluesy vibes. They got some more upbeat, funky songs. Now I Know is particularly upbeat. Yeah, go listen to July Talk. Support Canadian music. That's always going to be Cotton Candy. This I'm naming after famous rabbits and famous witches, which is how we get to AC. There's Misty, Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Delmise is going to be named after famous ships, the Black Pearl. There's the Energizer Bunny. And I was going to call this Rotom Pull, but instead I just called it the Jordan. So, this week we've got Spot, the Incineroar Assault Vest with Intimidate, Fake Out Snarl Flamethrower and Scorching Sands. This is mainly here as a Ferrothorn counter because I just got wrecked by Body Press Metagross, so I don't want to get wrecked by Body Press Ferrothorn. Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine. I think that band is more popular than July Talk, but she's an incredible singer. It's more like indie rock, bordering on pop sometimes. You've Got the Love is the song that my wife walked down the aisle to. It's a new single out that is pretty good. It's a little poppy. I'm not much of a pop guy, but this song in particular is poppy. My Love. And Ship to Wreck, I think, is another one. Dog Days Are Over, that's a good one. Did I Build a Ship to Wreck? I don't know the actual title of that song, but it's a good song. Anyway, with a Wakanberry, because he's got the electric terrain mode, Protect, Hyper Voice, Moonblast, Aqua Jet. Hyper Voice plus Aqua Jet should KO most Raichus. Hermione, the Gothorita, with a Focus Sash, Frisk again. I like learning the items. I don't have anything I want trapped in. Protect, Trick Room, Psychic, and Ally switch. Trick Room to reverse it if he's going with Hat. Psychic is actually here to kill Blaziken because my team kind of suffers against Blaziken. And Ally switch because I literally didn't have another move. The Ebon Hawk is the ship from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Steelworker with a room service. Steel Roller to get rid of terrains. Heavy Slam is the best steel move in general against his team, and then Poltergeist just for coverage. I should just be able to click steel buttons against him though. Room service means I go slower than Hat unless Hat has room service. Diggersby, I've got a Choppleberry because again I struggle against Blaziken. So ideally, this keeps Blaziken's speed in check, or just one hit KOs Blaziken. Choppleberry, live a close combat. Fire Punch for Ferrothorn. And we've got Magneton. This time with the Eviolite. Magnet Pull, in theory, will allow me to trap the Ferrothorn, bring in Incineroar, and kill it. Electric Terrain is to override the Psychic Terrain. Rising Voltage is a 2-hit KO against Raichu with the terrain up, and Electro Whip to slow things down. That's the team. Daddy should be ready. And I am done. Speaking of Knights of the Old Republic, this song is from Knights of the Old Republic 2. The Onderon Cantina, and it slaps. Just want to make sure I got the right Ensign set here, because I did just change my Ensign. Yeah. This was originally physical. I wonder if that makes it go any faster. Just waiting for the invite. Daddy might have tabbed out or something. I do feel better about this matchup than I did the last week's matchup, but Daddy's team definitely has some tools to beat me. And he's building like a madman. If you saw his set versus Tay, that was... I feel like Tay probably saw that and was like, what the hell is going on? There's like an Articuno. Daddy forgot his password. So I don't know what to expect. I expect, if he does bring Ferrothorn, one of or both of Wigglytuff and Defiant Phalanx will come for Defiant or competitive against the Ensign, because that's obviously my only real check to Ferrothorn. There's Phalanx. No terrain. Or just the one terrain. And no Trick Room. Interesting. Boom, 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 ba, 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 ba. There is a Blaziken, which I was expecting. I was pretty stoked about bringing Magneton, but he didn't bring anything that I want to bring Magneton against. I can't lead Ensign. Electro Whip's still good here, though, if I want to go fast. 80 speed will outspeed most of his stuff. Oops, over here. GLHF. Does Articuno have Freeze Dry? Almost certainly, right? I think I do still want to lead Magneton Primarina. Right, I can just get off Hyper Voice or Protect Electro Web. How fast are you? 100, so I would need to do it. Actually, he's not Surge Surfer, so in that case, I gotta bring these 4, I believe. Articuno, beautiful. Okay, that's a pretty good lead for me. Pressure over... I don't even know what its other ability is. Snow Cloak? Okay, let's try the Electro Web. Let's try the Protect. Interest, okay. Yeah, there's Freeze Dry. I think in this case I just Electro Web, and I don't want to get Freeze Dried or Electric Moved. Electric Move is fine. Into Ensign though. He webs me, but I dodge. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, let's keep doing that. And I guess I can fake out the Raichu, right? More worried about the Raichu here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Ancient Power, no boost. Okay. This is actually allowing me to stall out his Tailwind pretty well. Let's see if I can get a good switch here. This will alleviate the Ancient Power and will dodge an electric move. I don't think he wants to Volt Switch into a Magneton. And I need to keep Instant alive anyway for... Alright. Went forward. I did dodge the Ancient Power there. Okay, now I protect. You're at 0.4. Yeah, there's no way. I'll just Fire Punch the Articuno. Okay. And he almost got me with the Electric Whip there. Electric Whip. Should be able to Rising Voltage and High Horsepower the Phalanx before another Tailwind gets up. Actually, it is risky to go for Electro Web here. Oh no, I definitely don't Electro Web because I will activate Defiant. Oh, that's big damage. Okay, there's the Chople coming in handy. Oh, 2%, let's go. Here, I think I just double protect. Right, if he fakes out, he could go for... Who went first? I'm fine with Magneton going down here, actually. So I will Rising Voltage and protect Diggersby. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I just didn't want to play around. Whatchamacallit? You know what it's called. No retreat. Do I kill with an Aqua Jet here? Let me see. Phalanx. Aqua Jet, you're at -2. 23 to 27.5. Definitely not. Yeah, I don't want to give him a boost. Okay, that's... Yep. Nice. Do I die to this? Well, one of them does. Okay, good. And I suspect, yes. I have no reason to even use Fake Out because this double up should kill. Single, what's stronger here? 90, 95, okay. And only one resist, yeah. Probably protect here, yeah. Try it again. He could be Akka. He's not Akka. Wow, that's some damage. Alright, so I stalled out his Tailwind really well there, but I feel like he's more inclined to bring Blaziken now. And probably more inclined to just throw a Focus Blast at Magneton. But I still have to worry. Oh man, it's so good here. I do want to try the Ebon Hawk out. Let's do that. Or do I want to lead Ensign? Leading Ensign is so risky. Raichu without Pinkurchin. I think this is the second week in a row he's done that. Raichu without Pinkurchin. Very interesting. There's Indeedee, Phalanx. Okay, sweet. Spadef, Expert Belt, and the Psychic Seed. So I'm going to get Trick Room off. And I'm going to Steel Roller the Phalanx. Okay, yeah. Goodbye, Psychic Terrain. So I'm going to Psychic and I'm going to Heavy Slam. You should be slower, you are slower. Heavy Slam will kill Indeedee. Psychic will actually do a pretty good chunk into the Phalanx. And he can't leave now. I'm glad he didn't no retreat last game. That could have been a problem. Helping Hand. Okay. Let's see how this does. Beauty! Let's go Gothorita, getting a KO. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I actually want to target Indeedee this time, yeah, just in case he protected and then attacked. Let's go Gothorita! I hate this game. I think he just skipped right through that. Oh, I haven't even been hit. Let's absolutely go. Alright, 4-0 without getting hit. And I believe we're going to hop into a call with Daddy.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yo.
Close one.
Hey, the first game was.
It was okay.
You didn't hit me in the second game.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Did I surprise you with anything?
On the Phalanx, I think that was the problem. I really wanted it to work.
I was really worried about in game one when you brought out that Raichu next to the Phalanx. I really wanted to double protect, but I was like, if I double protect and he no retreats, I probably lose.
Yeah, man, the first game I feel like I probably could have played a little differently. I should have run some calcs like Articuno Ancient Power. I thought it would do a little bit more than 24%, you know?
It was Assault Vest.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Calm. So I had a lot of Spadef.
Yeah, Flamethrower kind of caught me off guard.
That was a last minute change. Because AC destroyed me with that Metagross. I was like, I'm not losing to Body Press again.
That Metagross is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just been like rolling through everybody so far.
And the max special attack, Gothorita, getting a couple KOs.
Yeah, it was kind of all over with once I used the no retreat and then you set Trick Room. I was like, okay, well, not much I could do from here. Yeah, I have all these mons that I thought might be kind of useful at points in the season, and I'm like very quickly realizing that they're all trash, like Articuno and Phalanx, and I considered bringing Wigglytuff today too, but like, is that really gonna help?
I said that at the start of my video. It's like he's either gonna bring Defiant, Phalanx, or competitive Wigglytuff, or both.
Yeah, I was like trying really hard to find a way to make Wigglytuff work, but I don't know. Its move pool is really good, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that thing just dies. I don't know. I think it's time to scrap this whole team.
You only get what are we at? 3 trades? 4 trades?
Yeah, I think 4, 3. I don't know. Either way, I'm using them all today. It's over with. Done.
You have done like the Murderer's Row.
That's true.
Tay, AC,
Yeah.
and me to start with.
Yeah, 3. But the whole conference is killers. Like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, who do I have next week? I
Sam's
don't know.
0-2 now, and he's a champ.
Yeah, me and Sam have been joking about like which one of us is gonna go winless this season because we have to play each other. So we're just gonna try to find a way to draw it out.
Just pick up Chansey. Pick up Shuckle Chansey. And
I think that's what I have to do at this point. I just like my whole like strategy this season. I wanted to do like funny terrain stuff and like Raichu Pincurchin seemed like it would be fun, but it's not. So
yeah, I based
mhm.
my like Magneton was here and Delmise with the Steel Roller. I used Steel Roller, but Magneton I brought Electric Terrain and Rising Voltage so that I could override the Psychic Terrain and take advantage of the Electric Terrain.
Yeah, that was really nice tech. I kind of didn't think you would bring Trick Room because I feel like my team maybe would have been a little bit better in Trick Room. You
Yeah,
know?
that's the room service.
Yeah, that's kind of what like I was just crossing my fingers, and then when I saw that lead, I'm like, okay, well, GG's.
Yeah, game one was good
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. That's it. Okay. That's my biggest problem, and maybe I'll talk to you and some other people about this some other time. But like, I always do okay in the first game, and then I feel like I just always get outplayed so horribly in the next 1 to 2 games.
Yeah, I'm not sure you even like revealed anything that really would have made me do better the second game. I guess the tailwind, and that's why I went Trick Room.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys just are like so good at adjusting game two, like AC the first week, and then Tay. I don't know. Maybe I just have a smaller brain than you guys. That's what I'm starting to think.
Hey, you had that bright powder that worked out. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. That kind of sums up my season so far. Like just crossing my fingers all the time. But
Uh,
your team's looking good, man. So what are you 2-1 now?
yeah, yeah. I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Your team's strong.
I love Delmise. Delmise got to be one of my favorite mons. I'm glad to finally
Yeah.
use Prim.
You've had Delmaze. Is this your second time using Delmaze?
Yeah, I had season one.
I got you. I still haven't used the same mon twice yet.
Yeah, I don't
We'll see.
think I did until the BDSP season.
Okay.
And then I just, now I'm full tryharding again. So,
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to make playoffs in this conference, but I think you can do it. Who do you got next week?
new guy, HGC.
Ah, new guy. Never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, his team confuses me. I won't say anymore because I don't know if
Save
he'll
it for the
watch this
next
or not.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, GG's. Thanks for kicking my ass again. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we haven't played that much. It's like the
That's
third.
true. It's been almost a year.
It's like the third time we played, I think.
Yeah. I think we played like last summer or last fall or something was the last time we played.
Meanwhile, I play Poppin every season,
Yeah.
even if he's in the other division.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, GG's.
Yeah, GG's, buddy. Thanks for having me on.
Good luck going forward.
All right, you too. See you later, man.
See you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for Daddy for hopping on. You, especially after that game too. uh, peace.